I am a mother. I mentioned that at the beginning of every video because you never know what you're going to hear when you come over here. You never know what you're going to hear because, you know, we have children and they make noise. Hello everybody and welcome back to Mind Your Money. My name is Tasha. I am a wife, a mother. I am the blogger behind TashaLovesLife.com. Of course, for all of my returning subscribers, you already know who I am, and you know what it is. You are the real MVP, and I appreciate you guys so very much. If you are not a returning subscriber and this is your first time coming to the channel, hello to you and welcome. I am going to be setting up my December 2020 budget, and we're going to start with our calendar, and I'm going to put down my stickers. I'm using stickers from Her Courage to Plan. So I have Bill Do stickers, and I have some decorative stickers here, and then also these payday stickers that I'm going to be using for the calendar spread. And then we're going to also use one of these famous girls, Manistas from Oso Paper. I really enjoy using these. And then we're going to move into the budget. This channel is all about documenting our journey to debt freedom, financial independence, and building generational wealth. So if any of that interests you and you're here for the first time, please don't hesitate to click that red subscribe button and also click the notification bell so you know when to come back around. So let's start decorating. Alright, so this is the setup, you guys. Not a whole lot going on, just keeping it very simple. I don't like to do too much to the monthly spread because of all the writing and everything that will occur going forward. But I'll try to put a couple of things to just make it a little more festive. So bear with me. Okay, so I filled in all of our paydays and bill due dates. Of course, we have a total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 paydays for this month. And we are still going to be budgeting for $3,055. So that's what we're working with this month. And we hope for a better month. And now I'm going to work on our expense sheet. Now we're working with this sheet here that I wrote inside my tool notebook. So I'm going to be working in this frequently going forward in 2021. So you guys will see more of this, and basically where I'm setting up my pages to look exactly how I would like them to look. So I just enjoy working off of a blank canvas and being a little creative when it comes to managing the budget. So all of our fixed and variable expenses are here, including our sinking funds and our general savings and our cashless envelopes, and we have some goals written here at the bottom and our investments. So I'll be working from this sheet going forward. And I did my pre-planning off camera so the video would not be extremely long. So I already know that our goal for our goals for the month is to pay off loan 827, and you would have seen that if you watched my November budget closeout video. So we plan on paying off loan 827. I also need to remember that I'm going to hire a math tutor for my son. A lot of the free resources that is offered and available do not have people who are actually dedicated to that position. So I'm going to look into hiring a math tutor, and we're going to work out the budget for that soon, as soon as I can find one that will fit within a good budget and also help my son with his math, his algebra. So those are the two things that we're really focused on. Of course, I'm using a new planner, but that's not a big to do. I just want to make sure that I make it easy for me to use and hopefully easy for you guys to follow along, and hopefully you guys get inspiration for your own. All right, so now we're going to move into the budget setup for the month. All right, you guys, so this is the monthly budget that I'm using. I'm going to set up here in this tool notebook. I need to make a quick revision because initially I wanted to budget for $3,000, but we're going to budget for $3,055, okay? $3,052, I'm sorry. All right. Even though there is a payday on the 30th of December, that payday is actually going to fit into January's budget, okay? Because I budget from Friday to Friday, every Friday. So our budgeted income for the month of December will be $3,052, all right? And our tithe will be $360, tithe and offering. That is our budget for the month of January. And I am using this as a guide, as I mentioned before. And I have to turn this to the side a little bit. So maybe I can turn you also so you could still see straight, even though I have to write this way. So our fixed expenses, we already have included our tithe at the top. We know that rent needs to be paid, and rent is $1,200, and this is rent that we're saving up for the month of January. All right, now our electric and gas, this is our utilities. These are our utilities. Electricity, we're going to be budgeting for gas is $100. All right, and then of course food, we're going to budget $400 for our car insurance, and I put auto, but same difference. Car insurance will be budgeted for $200. Then our Amazon Prime membership, that's budgeted for $15. Our internet will be budgeted at $55. The cell phone is $92 going forward, and our life insurance, and it's for both myself and my husband, we're budgeting at $69. For our variable expenses, let's move into that next. Just so you guys can see, this is how I pre-plan for the month, using these little half sheet page sheets that I purchased from Amazon. I believe I mentioned them, and I should have given you guys a link under my Where Did My Money Go for October. Okay, so the electricity is actually $50. I believe I wrote $25 on my monthly calendar spread, so I'll have to update that. Joey, shh. Okay, now for variable expenses, food is fixed for us because we're trying to stay on that $400 a month, $100 per week food budget. So variable expenses, we're going to start with our general savings, and our general savings will include our 3 boys, our don't see, don't touch accounts, our savings challenges, and the spare change savings challenge, which is a separate account that we basically like our savings jar or our coins jar that you put money in, and at the end of the year or at the end of every quarter, you just count to see how much you have. That's what our spare change is. So for general savings for the month of December, then we also have my student loans and sinking funds. And we have sinking funds that are very important to us, and that's going to be Christmas, clothing, back to school, when back to school arises again. Even with virtual school, there are things that kids need, like books, pencils, notebooks. My son actually wears uniform, so we still unfortunately have to buy the uniform shirt and jacket until he basically outgrows the one we had last year. We also have cashless envelopes, which I don't think I was able to put anything in for the month of December, but we're going to leave that here just in case anything changes with our take-home pay or our additional income. All right, and we're still paying our student loan debt. Or my student loan debt. Okay, and we need to account for car gas, and we also need to account for tolls, which is Easy Pass, even though I doubt we have to use it in January, but we will see. All right, so December, oh my gosh, you guys, I am looking at the wrong thing. Okay, I think because of the limited income, we'll be at $20 for the month for sinking funds in December. And then I have to calculate our 52-week savings challenge. That is $159.60. So I'll put that down here because I know it's an exact number. All right, our cashless envelopes, fortunately nothing for the month. Student loan debt, I did some calculation off camera. Again, I'm working off of this pre-plan for December. We're looking at $261.95, and that's 261.95. We're looking at this. We're looking at $32.45 to $33.40, and that's the least amount that we can expect to pay for the month, and that's $333, not $334. Budgeting life is real, you guys. It is not this quick, fast, speed through, everything is perfect the first go around type of thing. It takes a lot of planning. Even when you pre-plan, there's a chance that you could write the number wrong, or you could invert numbers and make a mistake. And I'm not finding my whiteout. So this is actually $333.40 until I can find my whiteout. And I just found it. Okay. All right, you guys. Because I would just like that to look a little bit neater. So 333 wonky. It still turned out a little wonky. All right, car gas for the month. We did fill up at the end of November, so I'm going to put 0 for car gas, and we're going to hope for the best, because we really won't be going much of anywhere. Tolls is going to be 0. We'll see how that works out. Now, as far as our spending, we're not allocating any money for spending. We have Christmas, so we each have gifts. We already spent our Christmas funds, and my husband's birthday is in the month of December. We already spent money for that, and we have so much food, you guys, that, man, you don't need to worry about that either, so God is good. All right, so this is how we're going to be allocating that. I need to make sure my calculations are 110% correct, and we got to clear this here. So we should be at 3,052 when we add everything up. That's 2181. I'm going to write that on the side on a sheet of paper before I make a decision. So I'm at 2181 equals fixed, because I don't want to make a mistake on here. Let me see, should I zoom you guys in a little bit? Okay, 2181 for fixed, right? And then we're going to clear that, and we're going to calculate for the general savings. $513 for variable. $513 for our variable. Okay, sorry, my phone rang. I am working from home, and I went over my break by a couple of minutes. Okay, so where we ended off, $513 for variable. So if we take that plus our fixed expenses, we come to $26.94. That show ain't right. So we are short by $358. Where did that $358 go, y'all? All right, let's check our master copy. Oh, I forgot the tithes. So that was actually $360. This, and we're going to take our tithe and offering, the $21.81 for the fixed, the $513, $30.54. Okay, so we have $3,054. We're $2 over in somewhere. So I need to find out where that $2 is before I move on. So we're $2 over. So I'm going to make this $331.40 for the student loan, so that we can have our zero-based budget. So $332.31. You see how I'm messing up already? And let's find out what the change is, because I need this to be exact. I need it to be exact. So we have $21.81 for our fixed expenses, and $360 for our tithe and offering, and then we have $159, $20 for our sinking funds, which is just one sinking fund, and with that we have $2720.6. We'll subtract that from our $30.52, and we get $331.40. Okay, now we're cooking with gas, you guys. So for fixed expenses for the month of December is $2,000. Y'all, what's up with me today? $2,181. Our total variable expenses for the month of December is going to be $159.60 plus 20 plus 331.40 equals $511, and that is our zero-based budget. When we add our tithe and offering, our fixed expenses plus our variable expenses, we get $30.52. And because the total is $30.52, we are now at a zero-based budget. So we have nothing else to budget for the month of December. Everything has been accounted for. Every dollar has an assignment. Then our amount saved, we will calculate that at the end of December, and also the amount of money of debt repaid, because of course anything could happen, like if we are actually under on our utility bills, that cash can be transferred to the student loan debt, since that's our number one focus right now. Same thing with food. Anytime we are able to spend a little less on food, that extra money will go towards student loan debt. If by chance the car insurance goes down, or I don't know, internet, cell phone is already reduced to $92, but if anything else goes down during the month, or if any additional income comes in, we will put that towards the student loan debt. All right, we'll see how this plan for our money goes. This is how we're setting up for December, you guys. I'm gonna go into my monthly goals next. Okay, so I really wanted to use these Tombow markers, but I'm not quite sure how they're going to look yet. So I want to use them off camera first, because I just opened them today, actually the day I'm recording this video. So we're setting up our monthly goals page, goals and affirmations. It is really important to affirm yourself with the word. And when I say word, I mean the word of God. This looks wonky here. Also, it's important to keep ourselves focused on our plans and our goals for the month, so we don't get off track. So I do like to be a little more decorative with this page, so I'm going to put one of my girls here. It's really cute. And my husband is celebrating his birthday this month, and I like to make sure that we celebrate him, because he leads us, he prays for us, he covers us, and I'm so appreciative. I'm so grateful for my husband. By the time you guys see this video, there'll probably be one more day left before our year-end review video comes out. So we recorded it the day after Thanksgiving, but I decided to not to make sure that it goes up in December, because December is a really good month and we're closing out the year, so hopefully that will help. So I'm putting down a few reminders for myself. My financial future is bright. That came from Megan at Her Courage to Plan. Again, these little stickers came from Postal Paper. Okay, so what is really important for December is that we pay off loan 827, okay, and the math tutor. I need to get the math tutor for my son. That's really important. Let's stick with the food budget, and celebrate my husband's birthday and Christmas, of course. So we'll put Hub's birthday. All right, and then my reminders. Oh, I have to adjust the annual budget. So let me know if you guys would like to see how I adjust it, because there are some new sinking funds that we're focusing on in the beginning of the year. And I want anyone who hasn't had a chance to see how the budget is set up, if they want to purchase it, it can do so. So I have to adjust the annual budget, and then I have to finish setting up the new budget planner for the year. Okay, so those two things I want to remember. And now for our money affirmations. My money affirmation for the month of December is actually going to be something I heard my husband say when we were having a conversation last month. And he said to me and my family live in the no lack zone. That was his prayer, and I was just like, that's good. So we're going to use that as our money affirmation for this month. That will be our money affirmation. Now I'll fix this line up and make it neater and add some stickers. You guys know I am a mother. I mentioned that at the beginning of every video because you never know what you're going to hear when you come over here. You never know what you're going to hear because, you know, we have children and they make noise. That's our money affirmation. And my husband's birthday is in December. Is in the month of December. And I'm so excited to celebrate that with him. And these are our goals for the month. Now, if you guys have made it to the end, you are the real MVP, and I appreciate you so very much. There is nothing else I know to say right now but to say thank you, and hopefully I will be able to do the 31 days of giving in December, which will be an array of different things. There'll be giving as far as compliments and information. There'll be monetary giving, and there will be gifts. So hopefully you guys will stick around for that. I hope you could have seen everything clearly. This is the dashboard, or the splash page as I sometimes like to call it. Here is the monthly calendar spread for December, highlighting all of our paydays and our bill due dates using stickers from Her Courage to Plan. And then, as you have already seen, inside of this tool notebook is my monthly budget, and this is how the monthly budget will look going forward. And paycheck budgets, as I have time to do them, I will do those on camera in the new year so that we can have more accountability and pay off this debt. You guys are really the bomb. I thank you so much. Have a great December, and remember to mind your money, manage it well, and live your life to the fullest. Bye guys.